right here. If you spray this, spray at your own discretion. And I got it and I almost passed out and I was out of here, guys. Oof, child. What is up, my love doves? And I am back with another video. This video is going to be part 2 to the previous video that I made, part 1, that was all about the body mist that I had regret buying. Well, guess what? Since your girl has been decluttering, I got a whole nother pile here of not only body mist, but perfumes that your girl is just not feeling. And I'm telling y'all now that a lot of these are going to be a shocker to a lot of you guys, because some of these perfumes are really popular perfumes that I just went with the popularity, the popular girls, and I went and I got these perfumes and your girl just hasn't been reaching for them. So if you are interested in seeing what these perfumes and body mists are on my list, keep watching. Like I previously said before, I am getting to the point where if it's not a perfume or a body mist that I am truly in love with when I smell it in the store, I am not going to buy it just because it's a popular perfume or body mist. I know that a lot of times in the past I have blind bought perfumes and body mists, and for the most part I have been satisfied and I didn't regret my blind buys. But there are a few here that I did blind buy that I ended up not liking eventually. So I'm just to that point, y'all, where I don't want to force liking something just to have, you know, an item that just to say that I have a perfume that's popular, or, you know, get the perfume because I want to review it for you guys. Now, not to say in the future that I won't be reviewing perfumes that are popular, but it's only going to be included on my channel if it's something that I am repping and saying that I recommend for you all, okay? So let's begin. So I do want to make a disclaimer that some of these perfumes I actually like, but your girl just is not reaching for them. And if you don't know, when perfumes sit for too long, the scent starts to change. The staying power will no longer be long as it may have been. It's just a lot of different chemical changes that happen when your perfume just sits for years and years and years. So these perfumes, some of them, like the one I'm about to mention, I love, but I feel like I've outgrown it. Now, this perfume, you guys, was every girl had to have this perfume to be that girl, okay? And this was probably about, I want to say, 4 years ago when this perfume was popping, and that is Ebony Wood. Now, I know y'all know about Miss Girl right here. This is from Zara's, but this was the perfume that you just had to have. And I'm gonna tell you guys, this is a great perfume. In my opinion, it's a unisex perfume. It may even have been made as a unisex, I'm not sure, but this is like that when we were going through that whole aesthetic baddie it girl vibe. This was the perfume. And I know girls like Kyra O'Monique and a couple other girls were like the founders that had found Ebony Wood and told us about it, and I was one of the people that got it, and I really like this perfume, but I'm just not reaching for it anymore. And I feel like when I was in my Ebony Wood phase, I was using this when I would go to like a fancy restaurant or somewhere where I was really dressed up and just wanted that like luxurious scent. Ebony Wood was that girl, but I just feel like I've outgrown it. It's a very spicy scent. It's a great scent, and I would love to know what you guys think, but for me, I'm not reaching for it anymore. And look, this is all I've used in the years that I've had it, so I just have to retire Ebony Wood. Okay, so the next scent, this is another Zara perfume, and I wanted to love this one, you guys. When I first smelled it, I was just like, I like it. I wasn't in love, but I liked it enough where I said, I'm gonna just go ahead and buy this, okay? And I wanted to love this one, but after so many times of smelling it, I'm like, I'm just not feeling it, and you gotta go. And that is Rose Gourmand. Now, I feel like some of you girlies mentioned this in my comments in one of my most recent videos that I needed to try this. I'm just not a fan of Rose Gourmand. I think it's just how they mixed. It's like, and I feel so bad saying this because it's not a bad perfume. It's just not for me. Let me smell this again. It's, you know what I think it is? I think I've really outgrown Rose. I used to be a really heavy Rose scented fan, and I'm just not into the roses. And when I smell this, you know what it smells like? It smells like strawberries dipped in chocolate with like a hint of rose, if that makes any sense. It's just the Gourmand with the rose. It's just not for me. And this is a great scent. If you are a girl that loves a good rose perfume and you want that gourmand undertone to it, this is gonna be perfect for you. But I just think with my body chemistry, when I spray this, it starts to change on me and I just don't like it. And I'm kind of upset because I really wanted this one to work for me because this was my second Zara perfume after the Ebony Wood. I purchased this one, but I just can't get with it. I just really think it's the rosy Gourmand that just doesn't do it for me. So gotta retire her. This next one by Zara, this is a part of their whole, because if you don't know, Zara is now duping perfumes. They're making the dupes of all of these higher end perfumes. And this one, I'm shocked at myself because when I smelled this in the store, I just had to have it. My cousin had found it, and then my aunt smelled it, and she's like, I gotta have it. We had girls in the line saying that they had to have it, and I've reviewed this perfume about over a year ago on my channel, and I recommended it, and I still recommend it because it's a dupe of Delina, which is super popular. Everybody has to have that perfume. I'll leave the little picture of Delina here, the pink infamous bottle, this smells exactly like Delina, but I guess I'm just not a Delina fan, and I know I'm not because I have the Delina, and I know there's different Delinas, so let me make sure that I have it right, which one I'm talking about. So yeah, it's the Delina Perfumes de Marly. So this one I have, I believe in the, do I have the, oh no, I'm sorry y'all, I'm thinking of, what's the star perfume? I can't even think of it. What's the star shaped perfume? Yeah, I have the Bond number 9. I don't know why I was thinking that lotion was Delina, but anyway, the Delina Perfumes de Marly Delina, this is the dupe for that, and that is True Amour at Zara's. And if you are a fan of that Delina perfume, this is the true dupe, but I just guess I'm not a fan of it because this smells great, you guys. It really does, but it doesn't smell great to the point where I want to be using it. And it just sits in the back of my perfume collection. Let me spray it. This is Delina. This is straight Delina. This is almost giving me Bond number 9 too. Let me see. The Bond number 9 one that I'm talking about is New York Madison Avenue. This is giving me New York Madison Avenue for real. And this is a lovely scent, you guys. It's a very romantic scent. It's definitely giving a nice floral vibe, but I'm just not reaching for it. And I don't know why, because that Madison Avenue by Bond number 9 is like one of my favorite perfumes, but I haven't even been wearing that lotion. I think I'm gonna hold out on getting rid of True Amour, and I'm probably gonna layer it with that Bond number 9. It's just a very like luxurious, heavy scent, and unless you're like going somewhere and your girl ain't been going to dinners and stuff like that, I feel like that's what this scent is giving. It's not giving an everyday scent. This is like you're going somewhere nice, an event, a wedding. This is a great wedding type perfume, some type of get together like that. But yeah, I just haven't been reaching for it, but I don't think I'm gonna get rid of this one. I don't know why I bought this. I'm sorry, Bath & Body Works, but I gotta dog you out for a minute. This perfume is just cheapy smelling. I think I was just, so if you don't know, I have been shopping at Bath & Body Works forever, but I did not know about the the semi-annual sale until about two years ago. I got into the whole semi-annual sale. You'll see if you go back on my channel, I went crazy during that sale. And so I think with all the hype and the excitement and making the content for you guys, I started to buy the perfumes at Bath & Body Works, and this was one of them. And when I smelled it in the store, I knew I didn't like it, but for whatever was going on up in here, I went ahead and got the perfume anyway. And I knew deep down that I was not going to wear this perfume, but I just got it anyway to make content, which is so stupid. But anyway, the perfume is Dream Bright. And what's funny is this is initially, it's a cute little perfume when you smell it, but I knew that this was going to be one of those perfumes that had no longevity, that just wasn't going to be a perfume that I was reaching for, and that's exactly what happened. I think I love Bath & Body Works when it comes to their body care, their fine fragrance mist, their candles, their room sprays, their plug-ins, great. But when it comes to perfume, I just can't do it with Bath & Body Works. And I know some of y'all may be like, hold on. But that's just my opinion. I just can't do the perfumes from Bath & Body Works. I think that as I'm getting older, I'm getting more into the investing in niche fragrances. I want to go down that road and more higher end fragrances. And the Bath & Body Works perfumes, I just got to retire. So Dream Bright is not dreaming for me. I would love to know if you girls love this. I know somebody has some kind of combination that they got going with another perfume with this, but I'm going to go ahead and donate this to someone who will use it because I'm not feeling it. And let's just look at the notes on Dream Bright. Let's see. And I feel like I got the candle in this and it was great. I think a candle in this would be amazing. But as a perfume, I'm not vibing with it. So Dream Bright notes are, they're still selling it on Bath & Body Works. It's on sale for $4.38. Oh no, it's out of stock, y'all. So can I get to the notes? Okay, so the notes are, this is what got me because I think I have read the notes on the box. So it's sapphire berries, night blooming orchid, and crystallized vanilla. So I think that's what, but initially got me to purchase this perfume, and it was like dirt cheap during the semi-annual sale. But yeah, it's just not, it's not really giving me anything. It's not a bad smelling perfume because your girl ain't gonna never buy no bad smelling perfume unless I blind bought something, but it's just one of those perfumes that's very underwhelming after a while, and it's like there's no staying power to it. And yeah, so I'm retiring you. Okay, so I'm trying to stay in order, so let's go ahead and hit up Victoria's Secret because they were having a sale a few months back, one of their sales that they always have, and I bought a bunch of body mist, and I know I reviewed it with you guys. This had to be back in February, and again, these scents are not bad, but these scents are just not for me. They have a very small collection, in my opinion, of body mist that actually lasts long. Like a lot of their body mist, I would recommend for like the gym, or if you're going to, be outside hiking or something, but just to spray on this to think you're going to smell good all day, it ain't happening. So the first one smells great, but then it started to smell, and a lot of Victoria's Secret's body mists are starting to smell like hairspray to me after, a while. So this first one is Tease Creme Cloud, and I bought this obviously because of the name. And this smells great, but again, like after so many sprays, it starts smelling, you get that alcohol, you get that hairspray vibe, and they don't last. So not really a fan. I'm not really using these a lot, and they're just taking up space in my cabinet with the rest of my fine fragrance mist. And yeah, it's a lovely scent. Like I get the whole vibe of the creme cloud, but it's not gonna last. I would spray this and it'll literally stay on me maybe like 30 minutes to an hour max. So not feeling this one. And then the next one from Victoria's Secret is Bright Mariposa Apricot. I feel like Victoria's Secret comes out with a lot of different scents. And you know, it's like a revolving door with these scents. And I don't really feel like they take a lot of time to, you know, invest in coming out with things like Bath and Body Works. You know, they stepped it up a whole nother level and they came out with their whole dupe line, and that was like mind blowing. And then we all loved that whole line, but it just showed how they were evolving. And I feel like Victoria's Secret hasn't shown me personally how they're evolving in the fragrance industry, and they're just coming out with all these random scents. And of course we're buying them still, but not me no more. So this one right here, it says it's a silky mariposa flower, flutter with violet and juicy apricot. And these were all blind buys that I bought online. And yeah, this is giving me Garnier hair products. Very great. If this was a hair mist, I would never spray this in my hair, but if this was a hair mist, this would be great. It's a very sweet scent. You get the apricots, you get the floral, but it's just giving me like a hair product, so no. Okay, y'all, so the next one is a Victoria's Secret body mist again, and this one is called Bare Vanilla Soul. I bought a lot of these because when I purchased these body mists, it was, you know, in the intent that these are new scents. You know, they all had vanilla or some type of gourmand note to it. And yeah, so this one says it has sunshine pomelo, vanilla zest. And yeah, it just was giving me like, you know, ooh, that smells like hairspray. It was just giving me like a fun vanilla, like summertime, springtime vibe. And, you know, I was thinking I would be wearing this like for vacation. And oh, this smells like, what is that hair care product? I can't even think of it, but that's what it's giving me. You can smell the vanilla in this. And to be honest, this may be a good little body mist to use by the pool and stuff, just to refresh. But these are just scents that it's almost giving, maybe because I just drank that coffee, I'm like, is it making my stomach hurt? But I mean, it's not a bad scent. Like this one's a very sweet scent, and you can smell that pomelo. Like it's not bad. It's just that these scents are not like, oh my goodness, I need to grab for this. You know, these are just scents that have been sitting in my collection. But this one is not a bad scent. If you get the Bare Vanilla Soul, like I actually do like this one, and I may not get rid of it because this is definitely something that can be used when I go to the beach and stuff, just to refresh. So not getting rid of this one, but definitely this is again one of those scents, like I previously said in my videos, that is more for like the summertime. That's the vibe it's giving me by the pool, at the beach, and that's it. When I made this Victoria's Secret fragrance body mist purchase, what I did was I went online and I looked and I searched out what are the most popular Victoria's Secret body mists, because I wanted to come to you guys since I was making a blind purchase. I cannot talk. Since I was doing a blind purchase, I wanted to make sure that I was getting some quality fragrances. So this one is the #1 highest selling fragrance by Victoria's Secret, and I've used this in the past and I love it, but I think this version is just too much for me, and my nose almost flew off the other day when I sprayed this, and I'm like, I'm just not feeling this version of it. So it's Bombshell, right? And if you are an OG of Victoria's Secret fragrances, you know that Bombshell smells amazing, but this is Bombshell Intense. And when I tell y'all this is so intense, it's like too intense. It's so, they made this one so spicy compared to the original that I just can, oh, it's almost giving like a cheap cologne. That's how bad this is. So if you are a Bombshell fan, do not, let me repeat, do not get the Intense, because this is like, they messed up with this. VS, y'all messed up with this, okay? And I'm a Bombshell fan, but this right here, is giving a no, a hard no. This, I sprayed this on my comforter and I was like, why did I do that? It is super spicy. It is not giving that feminine, sexy, alluring scent that Bombshell, the original, gives. And yeah, this gots to go. I didn't save the best for last because I have one more by Victoria's Secret. I bought a lot of Victoria's Secret fragrance mist that day. So this one is Very Sexy Oasis. And I don't even know how this one smells, y'all. Let me just spray. Yeah, this is giving like a, this is not bad, y'all. I don't know. This one is not bad. It's giving a little unisex, a little masculine, but it doesn't smell bad. It's definitely giving like a vacation vibe. I can see why they call it Very Sexy Oasis. And yeah, this is actually not bad. This could actually be a good one to layer with one of your more like masculine scents. This is not bad. It's very sweet but masculine. It's like a little spicy at the same time, but it's not too spicy like that Bombshell Intense. This is good, but I don't see myself wearing this one. I see why it's been sitting. It's not bad. If you've smelled Very Sexy Oasis, let me know your thoughts. It's not a bad perfume if you're into more of a like sweet and spicy scent. I think this will be a great vacation type of scent, but I don't know. It's just not for me. So yeah. Let's see how we're going to do this. We're going to get, because like I told y'all, I have some perfumes here too. So we're going to get through all these fine fragrances. I know we started out with the Zara perfumes, but I have some other random perfumes. But let's get through these body mists. So the next two are by Sol de Janeiro. And I'm just so sad that I had to involve Sol de Janeiro in this, okay? Because I am like Sol de Janeiro's biggest fan, and these two scents that I'm gonna mention, they're not bad scents. So I wanna start off by saying they're not bad scents, but they're not scents that I'm reaching for, and I have a lot of Sol de Janeiro, so I feel like these will be great to give to somebody because your girl is not using them. Now this one, there was a whole crazy storyline behind this. I don't know who started it, but they're like, don't buy this one. It attracts spiders, blah, blah, blah. Then we all found out that was a lie. But it's number 59. And you guys, this one smells good. I'm not even gonna lie to you. It says the notes are vanilla orchid, sugared violet, and sheer sandalwood. And this smells great. It's a very fresh, sweet scent, very sweet scent, but it's just something about this, and I want to say it might be the sandalwood that's causing me not to pick this up, but I feel like this would be a great scent probably for me to spray over my linens and my couch, and it just gives this very inviting scent. So I don't know if I want to gift this one because it is a very good scent, maybe like a room spray, but as far as on me, I'm not getting that vibe. So love this one. It's not a bad scent, but it's just, it doesn't excite me to want to spray it on my body. So I may just keep number 59 as like a room spray, a linen spray. But yeah, let me know what y'all think about this one. Now the next Sol de Janeiro, this was a part of their little limited collection, because you know Sol de Janeiro is always good for a limited collection. And this one was Do Not Disturb. This came with this one. It came with the After Hours and another one. And yeah, Do Not Disturb is one of those like fresh scents that I would spray fresh out the shower. It's given a very like clean, bubbly. It almost is giving me in a subtle way the replica bubble bath type of vibe, just a clean out of the shower type vibe. It says that first day of vacay feeling in a sheer floral scent with notes of airy mimosa flower, warm musk, fresh linens, and soft vanilla. So I'm really getting that fresh linen vibe from this, and I really feel like, again, this is another scent that I would love to spray on some linens. These two on some linens but just not on my body. I think that Sol de Janeiro is known for their very fruity and very gourmand scents, and I think that with these two, they went more into a fresh type of vibe, and it's a very different, on the very end of the spectrum from what they usually do. And not bad scents, but I just feel like I'm used to a certain vibe from Sol de Janeiro, even though I love for these brands to branch out, but this was just more of like too far branching out for me when it comes to Sol de Janeiro. And yeah, great linen sprays, I guess. We're gonna save the one that I really know y'all are gonna be like, what? We're gonna save that one for last. So what we're gonna do now, I'm gonna share with you guys 2 Arabian perfumes. Again, these 2 were blind buys. If you haven't seen, which I'll link it in the description box, I did like a super long video on some Arabian perfumes because I had been on TikTok, and the Arabian perfume section of TikTok is crazy. Like, there's so many different Arabian perfumes, and it goes on and on and on. So I'm like, okay, let me do a video on it. These 2 right here that I'm going to share with you guys, they're not bad perfumes, but they're just not my vibe. This one, I don't even know the name of it. I'll probably leave it here, but it does say Kayali. I know I'm saying that wrong, but you guys have probably seen this bottle everywhere, and it says, yeah, it just says KayaliPerfumes.com. But yeah, this one I did smell off camera, and this is giving oof, child, this is giving like, have y'all ever smelled the bubbles when you were a kid, the bubbles and the bubble water, how it smells? This is what this smells like, with like some fruit, like fruity vibes to it. It's just giving very cheap. It's giving very artificial. It's not for me. This is like, this is just too much for me, and it's giving very like older type of scent. And yeah, this is just not something that I can vibe with, and I do not pull for this. And it's also a perfume oil, so I know that this is super strong, and I don't want to be smelling like this. So it would be interesting to see what I said in my initial review and thoughts on this perfume oil. But yeah, now that the days have passed, it's probably been almost close to a year since I bought this. I have not used this at all. And yeah, I'll leave the notes here so you guys can kind of get the vibe of what this is smelling like. I mean, very unique bottle, but it's just giving very like artificial and kitty to me. And then the next Arabian perfume, I was so excited for this one, you guys. I have seen this perfume everywhere, and girls are like, if you are in love with a vanilla scent, if you really just want a pure good vanilla scent, you have to get this Arabian perfume. And I got it, and I almost passed out, and I was out of here, guys. I was almost like extinct after smelling this, because I sprayed this on my body, and it was just this overwhelming, like, there's a name for it when the scent gives you an immediate headache, and it like you can't smell anything because it's so strong, like it just takes over your smell. And this is one of those perfumes to me. And then it says 80% volume of what? Of horribleness. And I know some girls, I think I mentioned that I didn't like this before, and there was one of you guys commented saying like, what? I love this, but nah, this is scary right here. If you spray this, spray at your own discretion, because this one, I know you guys are like, well, what is it? So this is Crown Perfumes Soft. And I know you guys have probably seen this bottle, but this is basically like a pure vanilla perfume. And this is, I'm scared to smell this, y'all. Okay, good, I can't smell it. I'm not spraying this either. I am not spraying this. And this is by All Rehab. I know I be chopping and screwing some names up. But this, you guys, is like, you spray this one spray and you ain't smelling nothing else. So I would be very interested to know, y'all, what you think about this, if you smelled this, if you have this, because this is just too much for me. Too much for me, and I will not be keeping this. We had to take an intermission because my camera overheats over here. But anyway, okay, so the next perfumes that I have are just random perfumes that I've had for some years, some months, but that I just have not really been reaching for. This one I actually use a lot of. I don't even remember using this perfume like that, but it shows somebody been using it, and that is Prada Candy. And y'all see somebody been using this up, or it's been evaporating, but I can't remember using this perfume like that. Now, I do want to get the notes for you guys on this one, because initially when I bought this perfume, I thought it was another Prada, because I feel like Prada Candy has two versions of this, and I got the wrong version. Yeah, I thought that this one may have been the Prada Candy Floral, and it wasn't the right perfume. So this one is just a straight Prada Candy perfume, and this one's pretty pricey, y'all. I'm on Sephora right now, and let me see if they sell it. At least it looked like they were selling it on Sephora. Let's see. I think I got mine from Ulta, maybe. But yeah, they're still selling it on Ulta, and this bottle looks like it's 80 bucks. And the notes are, it's a warm and spicy family, and the notes are white musk, benzoin, and caramel accord. So this one, obviously, somebody been loving this one. It's not a bad scent. Let me just spray this. Yeah, this is giving me a burst of alcohol, number one, which I was shocked with Prada. And it's like you definitely pick up those notes of musk, and it's just like there's no wow factor in this scent. And this definitely wasn't the scent that I had smelled. I was super excited and thought this was another, like I said, I think the floral candy. And yeah, this is just giving me like a white musk. That's it. So yeah, this one gots to go. Maybe my daughter will want it, but I don't want it. Okay, y'all, so I had to come back on here because that Prada Candy, after I sprayed it and it dried down, it's actually an amazing perfume. I think initially when you first spray it, you get that strong musk scent. But once that dried down, you start smelling that vanilla, that sweet caramel, and it actually is a good scent. And I think after I thought about it, I was the one that was using that perfume. So I think I'm going to keep that Prada Candy. It's just the initial spray that you have to get over, and then it dries down into a beautiful scent. So disregard what I said. Okay, so this next one, I think that this this perfume kind of threw me off with Jo Malone. This one and another one that I'm gonna mention from Jo Malone, because I've been that ride or die chick, okay, when it comes to Jo Malone perfumes. I was that girl, you couldn't tell me nothing. Peony Suede Blush, I think that's what it's called. That stayed in my collection, and now that I think about it, I'll probably rebuy that. But I'm still a little salty with Jo Malone because these last two scents that I've purchased from them have been highly disappointing. And on top of that, the way that they advertise these perfumes, I just thought I was going to be blown away. And both of these perfumes were blind buys, which I'm learning is just not something I need to be personally doing. But this perfume right here is just giving me absolutely not. I want to say 2 summers ago, this was supposed to be like the scent of the summer by Jo Malone, and this is Forest Moss. And this is giving me moss for real. There is nothing good about this. This is really, ooh, it smells so masculine. And yeah, I know they were promoting this as like a unisex perfume, and it was supposed to be given like a foresty but summer type. vibe, and this is not feminine at all. I am a feminine girl to my heart when it comes to any perfume, and this is just no. This may be good for a man, let me see, or a woman who loves a good cologne scent, but no, it's just that moss. It's the forest moss. They got that right when they named this one, but it's just not giving me anything. And I tried, because I spent a little coin on this little bottle here, but it's just not for me. So I'm gonna have to think of maybe a guy I can give this to that may do something with it. But yeah, this is not feminine at all. And then the next one by Jo Malone, I had so many hopes for, because again, this was another perfume. I think this one was like in a whole collection last year, and they were really hyping it. And you know, Jo Malone goes out in detail of, you know, the craftsmanship and how they come up with these scents, and it just wasn't giving me nothing when I got it. And that is the Sakura Cherry Blossom. And this is how the bottle looks. Great packaging. But again, this was just very underwhelming, and I was real mad. Yeah, this definitely, you can smell the cherries, the cherry blossom. I'm getting it, but it's very spicy, and I think I'm coming to the conclusion that I'm just not a spicy type of girl. Give me florals, give me fruits, but that whole spicy, this is giving me like a classic 90s type of vibe perfume, and I'm not feeling it. So yeah, and again, this was another pricey purchase from Jo Malone. So I have become like, you know, there's no hope with me when it comes to Jo Malone, except for the scents that I know smell good. But anything new that they come out with, I'm just not gonna buy, because I've spent a lot of money on both of these scents, and they just were very underwhelming and smelled completely opposite of what I thought they were based on Jo Malone's descriptions. So they got to go. Again, this is a very spicy scent. I tried, because I feel like every girl, their dream is to own these scents, because they're just classic. It gives you Tiffany, what's the movie? Breakfast at Tiffany's. And it just gives that classic Marilyn Monroe. I don't know why I said Marilyn Monroe, but just a classic vibe when you have this perfume line in your collection, and that is Chanel. In particular, is Chanel Chance that I got. I got the travel spray in this, and this is not, because I know there's a whole bunch of different Chanel. There's at least 3 different Chanel Chances, so I want to get this one right, which one this is. Let me see. I don't want to be, let's see, I don't want to be telling you, because first of all, I thought this was the other Chanel Chance. You know, that's why you got to go in store, because I try. Okay, so I thought this one was the Chanel Chance Eau Tendre. I know I'm saying that wrong, but it's the pink one. That one, Chef's Kiss, love that one down. I thought that's what I was getting, but I didn't know the name initially. The one that I got is just Chanel Chance. There ain't nothing else in the title but Chanel Chance. This is super spicy, you guys. And again, it is just not for me. So it says that the fragrance family is floral, but I feel like they should have put floral spicy. And it says the key notes are jasmine, pink pepper, and vanilla. When you think of that, you automatically think like this should just be a wonderful scented perfume. And it may be to some of y'all, but for me, it just ain't given. I'm going to spray it again. Yeah, it just assumed that pink pepper is very, very pronounced in this Chanel Chance. I think that it takes over the jasmine and the vanilla, and all I'm getting is a very spicy pink pepper, and I'm not feeling it. And Kayali, she has like a pink pepper perfume, and it smells like this, and I'm not feeling it. That spicy vibe is just not for me. I feel like I want to cough. But yeah, I spent a nice penny on this, because it came with like 3 of the 4 refills, plus this nice little cute 2, which I'm going to keep. Yeah, see, you can pull it out. I'm going to keep, because I'm going to get the right Chanel Chance and then use this travel spray bottle. But Yeah, that pink pepper is just overwhelming. It's not a bad scent if you are a spicy gal and you don't mind that, but for me, it's just, and Chanel is just Chanel. Chanel is always going to be that girl, you know, but we all have our preference. And I don't want to say this is a bad scent because it's not. It's just in the spicy family, and your girl ain't feeling that. The next one that we have, this, speaking of Kayali, this is a Kayali scent. And I wanted to believe in this one, you guys. I think I know I shared this on my channel because I'm a big Kayali fan. I love all of her, most of her scents. And this was one that I just had all the hope for because she did a lot of promotion on this. And you know, it's a scent that all of us girls pretty much like. It's Vanilla Oud Oudgasm, and this is one of her newer perfumes, and it's that oud. I think the oud in this one is just oudin', and I'm so glad I got this tiny bottle to test it out because it's just too much for me. It's just this smoky vanilla, and I just tried to get into it, but I think the oud is what's throwing me off in this because I was thinking it was gonna be like a nice soft vanilla scent and that oud, and I should have known. I should have known, but I was just getting familiar with the oud world when it comes to perfume, so I didn't know that it has a very distinct scent to it. And this one, again, not a bad scent. I think that this would be great as a room spray, which is actually what I ended up doing. Not with this, but she came out with the whole scented wood chips, and you get this little I'll leave the little reel here that I made, but you get one of those burners off of Amazon. That's where I got mine, and you put these scented wood chips in there, and she has like different scents, and Vanilla Oud was the first one that she came out with, and I bought it, and it smells amazing as a room scent, a home scent. But on the body, I'm just not. You really have to be into the whole oud thing, I think, to like this one. So I won't give this away. I'll probably give it away since I have the wood chips. But yeah, as a perfume, I think I am not an oud fan. So yeah, retiring her. Okay, y'all. So drum roll, please. Because I done saved the best for last. This perfume is like one of the most highly rated perfumes. I think that when everyone gets really into perfumes, and this is a unisex one, but when you really get into the world of perfumes, colognes, whatever, this is one that you realize you have to have in your collection because everyone talks about it. When you smell it on people, you already know what it is. And I just had to jump on the bandwagon, and it's not a bad scent, but it's just something that I have been fighting myself to use. I had initially actually gifted this to my mom, and she had to admit to me a year later that she doesn't use it. And I'm like, girl, I done spent so much money, give it back to me so I can use it. And guess what, y'all? I don't even use it. So, and I have the lotion in this, and it's just crazy to me because so many of y'all love it, but it's just underwhelming to me, and I don't know why. And y'all want to know what it is? Boop, 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 boop. Baccarat Rouge 540. I don't know, y'all. It's just nothing bad. I have nothing bad to say about this scent, but what I can say is it's underwhelming to me. I feel like I have to spray on a bunch for me to be satisfied. Like I can smell it on myself. I don't know why, but it's just not. Now, I have the Satin Oud one by them, by MFK, and I love that one down. Love it way much more than Baccarat Rouge 540, but something with this is just not clicking with me to want to grab for. And this actually sits in the back of my perfume collection because I do not grab for it, and y'all can see. And this done been between me and my mom, and it's barely getting used. So I don't know, it's a great scent, you guys. It's a very classic everyday scent. It's not overwhelming. People are gonna smell it on you. They're gonna, oh, you smell like money, and they know it's Baccarat Rouge, but it's just not, it doesn't excite me, guys. So I would really want to know your thoughts in the comments, because I know that so many people love this one. They cherish this one, but I feel like there's so many more wonderful scents out there that I would rather go for than Baccarat Rouge 540. Anyway, you guys, I hope that you enjoyed this video. I think that I am officially done with cleaning out my perfume collection, and I can now add in some new perfumes. I really want to dive into the niche perfumes out there that, you know, are unique. I've been finding a lot of different perfumes online. I hate to have to blind buy, but maybe that'll be a new series where I'll dive out into Los Angeles and find some like perfume boutiques where I could really get my hands on some unique perfumes, because I kind of want to really get deeper into the perfume world and start learning more. You know, and you never know, maybe in the future I'll come out with my own perfume line for you girlies. But yes, so I hope you guys enjoyed this. I would love to hear your comments on these perfumes that your girl gotta retire. Again, I'm gonna keep those Sol de Janeiro ones because I'm gonna just use them as room sprays. And I think I'm going to keep True Amour, because this is not a bad smelling scent, you guys. I just, ooh, it smells great. And like I said, I really feel like this is a dupe for Madison, or Bond number 9 Madison Avenue. This smells really good. So I am going to keep this one, but the rest of y'all got to go. So anyway, you guys, I hope that you're staying blessed. If you are new here, welcome to the BJD gang. Don't forget to hit that like button and hit the subscribe button. I love all of you guys. I hope that you are staying safe and that you are keeping God close and number one in your life. And I will see y'all in the next video. Peace.